Hello.
Good evening, Sean.
Evening, Dave. It's Tuesday.
It is.
It's a very
It's,
special
technically,
Tuesday.
it's technically my Tuesday, but you've commandeered it.
Yes. Yeah, because there's an elusive target in Hitman 3.
Yes, and
Yeah.
3.
Yeah. So this isn't the first. I got confused. I thought this was the first one in Hitman 3, but when I was like googling the rules of elusive target so I could explain to you,
Yeah,
I think there has already been one, or at least there was a
yeah.
news story that looked like there had already been one. Tom, do you know if there's been one already? I don't know, but apparently in Sapienza, which is not a Hitman 3 thing, but
Oh, okay.
there was one from season 1. Okay, so they probably did a rerun. So what's quite nice? So okay, elusive target. This is what they are. So these will appear in the game, and they are around for like an amount of time. I can't remember exactly how long, but this one we've got 5 days left. You can try them once, no saves, no undos, no quits. Once you're in, right?
Oh
It's
gosh.
on. If you die, you die. You can't do it, and you'll never get to do it again. Like I think they do bring them back around. Like they have done that in the past, but one of the best things about Hitman, like it's great. And so this one, so that's it really. Like the only other thing, the other changes. So you know how you have the Hitman vision that you kind of can click a button and you see the target in red.
Yeah,
Yeah, that doesn't. You don't get that.
that makes sense
You got to
because that
listen.
just doesn't exist in life.
Yeah.
So
So you've actually
good.
got to kind of pay attention with the intro video to figure out where this person's going to be. So let's get into it, shall we?
So what you're saying is you need to concentrate, and everything I'll be doing is a distraction.
Well, I was hoping you would have taken notes as well. So we're in this together, Dave. This isn't, we're
Okay.
not
All right.
against you. Isn't it? Is that
Yeah,
that
yeah.
you're rooting for me, aren't you? Like, isn't
Yeah,
that what we're doing here? Like, no.
funny enough, I don't know why, but so often I pit myself as like some kind of negative force rather than a kind of
Oh,
evening
I
now,
didn't know it
Joe.
was going to go straight into the video.
Your target is Cody
Well, you just
Haynes,
wanted to cut me off.
obsessive art collector currently in the process of procuring the complete oeuvre of Cecil Bardou. Haynes went underground 6 years ago to escape his wife's family, after embezzling their fast food empire to pay for his art habit. Freed from all social ties, his collecting took a turn to a dark extreme.
A dark extreme.
Intel shows that he not only needs to possess the
Oh,
art,
it's this dude.
but that he cannot accept any previous owners being left alive.
This is the guy.
Our client, the gallerist who originally sold the artworks of Cecil Bardou,
It's a weird
is
thing for
worried
art
the killings
dealers
will taint his business.
or art owners.
Furthermore, he owns one of the paintings in his private collection, putting his name on Haynes' kill list. Your target's insatiable need to possess is leaving a bloody trail, and he must be stopped. Good luck, 47.
Isn't this the guy? This is the guy. This is like, no. Oh no. I thought this was the detective. It's a detective that you at the start of the game.
Yeah.
So this is in Dartmoor, which we have played on stream.
We have, yeah.
But yeah,
And
even that true.
it felt like last time we were playing it was kind of like a Knives Out vibe, which is why
Yes.
I think the detective was there, right?
Ooh, objective: retrieve the painting by Cecil. So there's also a bonus objective to retrieve the painting. Target is Cody Haynes. So let's do planning.
So Cody Haynes is a collector, but also a hitman. Is that right?
Is that
Like
what
you
the
going up-
is that
He
what
kills
that was?
people,
Okay.
but I didn't know if he does it himself or he gets his goons to do it or something.
Right. So were you paying more attention than me then? Is that what you're saying?
No, probably not.
I absolutely wasn't paying attention. I was too busy trying to figure out if he was who I thought he was.
And
So-
this is why you fail.
Yeah, this is why I felt like let's get a what we're gonna take with us. What would be useful?
We get quite a lot of options. I'm sure the snowball will be the most useful.
Yeah, like syringe is usually quite good. So we could go let's go with the
Okay. I'll try and keep an eye on the chat then, Crumpet.
yeah, I'll keep half an eye on not chat because I know that Crumpet said there was a way of bugging it, right?
Yeah. Well, that's at least what he's achieved.
Yeah, that's what he says. Yeah, I'm sure if I fail, like when I told Joe I was doing this, my wife, for those who don't know, she laughed immediately. She knows
at you,
at me and then she said, "What happens when you fail it in 5 minutes?"
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing a bit of Loop Hero if and when that happens.
Mm-hmm. So I've picked starting location garden. What's quite nice. So one of the ideas with this is you're supposed to kind of like play the map a bunch and get good at the map, and then you come in. Whereas I've unlocked a few things on this map, so I'm going garden, lethal syringe. Okay, so let's go to objectives. Like Dave, let's burn this guy into your mind. Cody Haynes. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. Let's go. Whew. Once you now it gives you the warning.
I've also memorized the painting because I'm guessing there's
the
ton of
painting.
paintings. There you
Good
go.
afternoon, 47.
Yeah.
Your target is currently at Thornbridge Manor to steal a painting
he's
by
trying.
Cecil
Right.
Bardew.
So he's trying to steal the painting.
Turns out he's quite the master of disguise.
Oh God, he can disguise.
He's pretending to be a wildlife inspector and is equipped with a fake court order to search the premises for a stolen ghost orchid. The client has informed me there will be a bonus if you manage to procure.
Wow, that's an interesting cover story.
Good luck.
Yeah. A wildlife. Now, so maybe I'm in a good position being the gardener, because my normal thing that I do here is I'd run around here to this dude. And there's no one watching.
I'm really glad I burnt that guy's face into my mind now that he's disguised as someone else.
So what was he disguised as?
A botanist?
A botanist.
No.
He's searching for an orchid.
Yeah. He's
Well, if
some
he's
kind of
searching for an
inspector.
orchid, presumably he'd go... Right, well let's... See, now I'm this guy, I can go quite a lot of places. Like, presumably he'd come in the entrance, right?
Unless there's like a conservatory or a garden house or something.
Well, there
like
is,
that,
but
maybe.
like he's got to get there.
Sure. It'd be a bit weird if the level was he was just stood at the front gate, though, wouldn't it? That'd be a bit
Oh, hang on.
strange.
No, those guys I know who those are. No, that guy's just gardening over there.
Or is he?
Oh, that guy knows who I am. Let's not go that way.
Security detail at a staged funeral event tomorrow.
Did you give the Fitzpatrick?
Well, I guess I could find the painting, right?
Yes. She's
Yeah.
insistent, that one. She kept asking all kinds of questions. Who had the other?
Who was that guy you just passed?
That's to do with the main one.
Okay.
The main story. No, I don't want soap. Where's the
God, I'd kill for a bathroom that big.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose you are about to kill for a bathroom that big.
Let's have the soap. No, I don't want to do that. Oh, no, that's not what I want to do. So the painting was on the stairs somewhere, wasn't it?
Good memory, yep. I imagine there's more than one set of stairs in a place like this.
Yeah. How is he gonna get into the how is he gonna get into the, like, he's dressed like a ooh, he's dressed like he's looking for an orchid, right?
What? His cover story is that there's a stolen ghost orchid.
Oh, no. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, it's okay. I'm going. I'm going. I'm going. I'm going.
What are you up to?
Nothing to see here. I'm just a butler. Just butlering.
We're a bit early for hints, thanks, Crumpet.
Oh, no hints. This is me. Only if we're going to start bugging it. Right. I'm going to search around a bit outside because, like, if he's looking for an orchid, oh, that's his cover story, right?
That's just his cover story. Like, I don't know how faithfully they're sticking to that in terms of what he's actually doing in any given moment in the game.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hello. Oh, no, is that for... Oh, who's that guy? No, that's the detective. He'd probably be a good guy to be.
Could you help us with our luggage?
You could try. Rosie told me Rebecca has a really
Okay,
cool
no one...
though. It takes a damn fine man to replace no man at all. So you've got your work cut out for you.
They all look okay. Oh no, they're leading...
I'm just gonna pop away from the mic for a sec, dude.
That is Cody Haynes, obsessive collector and master of disguise.
Found him.
You should not be sneaking around here.
Oh, sorry. Okay, yeah, okay. I won't sneak around.
It's going to end bad for you.
Yeah, okay.
Saying.
Yeah. Fair enough. So he's being led around. So he seems to be going around with someone. Yeah. So is he the guy? Okay, I see him. You see him? He's the guy with the wellies.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
You'd recognize those wellies anywhere.
Mm-hmm. Did I lose? Oh no, he's in the garden.
I said, I did say garden house, didn't I?
You did. That is where he is. It turns out you were right. So how is he gonna? He's a master of disguise. So is he going to? Is he going to be doing some hitmanning himself?
Well, the intro seemed to suggest that not only was he interested in stealing paintings, but he wanted to kill the people who owned them.
Right.
So, yeah.
So he's being led out. Oh, she knows who I am. Who would it be? Oh, sorry. I'm just walking. Like, that's all I'm doing. Nothing wrong.
Manually plugged in fuses? Do they even exist anymore?
Okay, he's going inside. So did the people that saw me inside though, are they going to be messed? Are they going to still be suspicious of me?
I mean, I'd be suspicious of
Yeah, I don't really want to lose him.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Oh God. Will it be suspicious if I kind of go in here? Is that?
Hop in through a window. Yeah, nothing suspicious about that at all.
Is this him here? Oh no. You know how I said I didn't want to lose him?
You lost him.
Oh no, is that him there?
Excuse me,
Is that him?
who are you now?
Finbar here.
You'll know him by
That's
the
him.
wellies.
Wildlife inspector searching the premises.
Tip that a very rare missing
ghost orchid, and it didn't go missing today. But I'm...
Yes, yes, I'm sorry, Mr. Higgins. I can't really deal with a missing flower just now.
That guy's going to keep following him, I think. Okay, let's not go that way. Hoop-a-doo. Let's go there. Right, can I get upstairs here? Because... Oh, no.
And that solicitor upstairs. Why do you think he's here?
I think solicitors...
Oh, where's the stairs? Stairs,
Look
stairs,
at
stairs,
that
stairs.
room. A lot of glass.
Mm-hmm. Stairs, 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 stairs.
The toilet smells bad.
Oh, no, God! No, 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 no. Right, where did he go? What's quite nice, because he's got that guy following him, I can use that white dot as kind of a... There he is. Oh, God. Oh, can I get... Oh, no.
Done? No, I'm not done. I'd like to
Oh, he's going to have a look upstairs.
look upstairs.
That won't be necessary. Nothing to see upstairs.
I'll be the judge of that.
My orders.
Only a few witnesses.
Can't go upstairs.
Well, they can't see me up here, right?
No, no, you're practically
Oh,
invisible.
well, he's
up.
been told he can't go upstairs, so what's he going to do? Oh, where did he go now? Oh, man. No,
Well,
no,
what
no,
would
no.
you do if you were told you couldn't go upstairs?
Well, I'd find someone who's dressed like someone who could go upstairs,
exactly.
and then I'd go upstairs, like maybe the
Uh-huh.
guy that's following him the whole time. Bet that guy's allowed to go upstairs. Oh, now I've lost him, right?
Now that guy's about to be dragged into a cubicle, stuffed in a wardrobe.
He went this way, right?
Sure.
Or is he asking? He's going to ask about going upstairs, right? Huh. Right. So he's going to keep. Is that what he's doing? There, yeah, Mr. Higgins.
Why are you looking for the orchid here at
Oh, it's like I need to get rid of that dude.
the mother knows?
Your mother?
You need to become that dude.
Hmm.
I suppose if you got in and signed all the NDA.
Well, I have a court order, but the flower is...
How's he going to convince them to go upstairs?
So I
And why do you think the flower is here? The others
I mean, I would have thought just to. I'm amazed they felt like able to refuse. You know,
Since
just
he's
got caught.
well, he's an orchard authority person, right? That's
That's the highest
I've
authority.
never,
in the
yeah, that's the
land.
highest authority. Yeah, in Scotland for sure. Like I the orchard police are here.
Orchid.
Orchid. Yeah. Sorry, I
That's
always
right.
get them mixed up.
Orchard police is important, but also slightly, slightly different.
Right, he's going back into. Oh boy. Right, I need to. Right, let's get some advantage points, shall we? Like, I quite like upstairs, but where's he going?
I wish you'd take things more
Oh, this could be a good.
going on about now?
This
Oh, no.
whole situation.
Right, if he keeps walking around there, I could maybe just get him from upstairs. Come on. Oh, bloody hell. This damn butler just running around. Oh, no, he didn't see me. Right, okay.
Mother knows. This concerns his future as well. All this will be his someday.
It's always the butler.
Yeah.
Nothing to worry about.
That's Cody Haynes taking.
There we go.
If you want
Right.
to find the painting, this is the time. Then find an exit. I'll transfer the money to your account.
Right, I need to find this. Oh, God. Ugh. Like, right, painting. Painting is upstairs, but they don't like me going upstairs. Do I get the painting? Do I get the painting? Do I get the painting or do I run? Oh, God, what the? Oh, God, like, someone saw me? Like, how did they see me?
Well, I mean, he was talking to someone at the time, if that's what you mean.
I didn't know that they'd seen me. Oh, jeez.
Well, that was predictable.
I thought I did that without them seeing me.
Them being who?
Everyone. No one saw me do
Every-
that.
What do you mean? No one saw you do that? Like there, I mean, there was someone stood right next to him. I suppose that isn't quite the same thing. I know, but yeah, as Crumpet says, that was brutal. Brutal to watch. Brutal to see.
Did it? I was surprised. Yeah, I really thought I'd got away with that shot. Like I didn't think anyone had seen me. Was I running
You were
around with
quite
my
far
gun
away.
open?
Maybe.
Did I still have my gun out?
Probably.
Yeah,
at this
like
point.
was that the problem there? So I was gonna just like I assumed that at some point I was gonna play another Hitman level. Or did you want to see Loop Hero?
This is just me. Are you asking my opinion?
Yeah, I'm asking your opinion.
Okay, my opinion is I have seen enough Hitman in my time
Okay.
personally.
Yeah.
But you're the one playing, so
And
it's your
if
call.
there are people in chat, what do people in chat want me to do? Loop Hero, Hitman. We could do a poll.
I mean, we could pretty much ignore Tom, obviously. That's
Never
fine.
enough. Yeah.
There's also Northgard. I saw you playing that a little
Yeah.
bit. Is that still
So
scratching the vibe?
do you want to go Loop Hero? Is that what you want to see?
Personally, yes.
Okay, let's play some. Let's play some Loop Hero then. Do you want to change the stream settings?
Yeah,
and
I do.
Yeah, let's do this.
So when's the next elusive target, by the way?
The next elusive target. When is the next? I don't know. Like, I really don't know. It's kind of a bit random. I say it's random. It's not like how often do they do them? Monthly, yeah. So yeah, that might be that could be our check-in with Hitman. Like, is that we do that? I need to open Steam up. Yeah. So how have you been, Dave? What's been happening?
I've been good. I mean, I was moaning to you earlier about builders. That stuff is not stream relevant, but yeah, I've had the builders in, and that's been more of a faff than it needed to be. So
Yeah.
there's that. But otherwise, I'm good. How are you, Sean? What have you been up to?
Good. I'm off. I've been off work this week.
Lovely.
So I've been. What have I been doing? I've been working on the last boss for Making It Home, which has been kind of a design, not a nightmare, but it has been something. It's been hard, right? Like
It's been a challenge. It's pushed us in different ways, hasn't it?
Yeah. So we're going to get to a blank screen for a second because I'm not good enough to know how to do this. So let's go to Window Game Capture, and then let's go to Loop Hero. There we go. And let me just set up options, video, window. Let's do 3 times. It's probably okay. Okay.
So you've been playing a bit of Loop Hero since we last checked in with you.
Yeah.
Do you feel you've got a stronger sense of some of the things we weren't sure about?
Yes, I think so. Yeah, for sure.
Nice.
So let me know if the audio is okay, everyone. If it's too loud, let me know, and I'll lower the game audio a bit. Yeah. So like, I'm trying to think. Can I build one of these? Oh, I can build another farm, but I don't necessarily need one. Yes. So I have figured out some stuff, which I will explain in a minute. Do I want to build another farm though? I think I've already got one. I'm not gonna. Let's just go.
No.
I want to just do an expedition. Yeah. So I've unlocked some cards. So how do you describe this in like a short,
Or the game generally, or this part of it?
It's really well. So okay, let's go bit by bit. So now here in this, I'm deciding what deck I'm taking with me. These decks will unlock as I go, and they get used. There is kind of a deck limit. That's something we were trying to figure out last time.
Yeah.
So there is.
There are synergies within these cards.
Yeah, there's some really. So there's even more than we thought. So I'll go in. We'll start, and then I'll talk about it as we discover this stuff. I need to move my face. Where is it? Video capture device. All right, let's put me like there. Probably is a good place. I'm gonna think. Oh god, there's like nowhere on this screen that's good actually.
It's fine.
There's never anywhere like. Where did I put myself last time we played this? Let's just go there. Let me know if it's an issue.
No, because bottom left's where your hand is, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, yeah. That was the problem before. I'm just gonna go there. Right. Okay. I start with gear now because I unlocked that.
Oh, nice.
So how do we? Yeah, I don't like. It's almost like an idle game, but not right.
Yeah.
Did we decide it was an idle game?
Is an idle game. Like you don't do anything here, but what you do in the sense that you can generate equipment, and that gives you stuff where you have to think about things in quote unquote real time. Right?
Yeah.
But the idea is you're building. So this is a loop, as you can see, and you're building your loop as you go along, as you gain cards. So cards have just like popped into Sean's hand here, the Grove and the Wheat Fields.
Yeah.
And now Sean's going to place these on his loop.
Yeah, I'm going to move myself here so you can see the description of these cards because that's kind of a big deal. So okay, so this first one here, I've got two here. So Wheat Fields is a new one that I've unlocked. These can only be placed next to a village. Villages heal you, but they do spawn scarecrows, which are enemies. Then there's Grove, which spawns a rat wolf every 2 days, and the wolf can move to an adjacent tile. So I'm going to build one of these. So I'm going to place one of these. I'm going to place one here. And what I've kind of started to figure out with this game is about trying to manage the difficulty of the loop so you can level up quickly, or to manage your leveling up. Every time you go around a loop, the creature's level increases by 1. And this map completion bar is the kind of deck completion that we were trying to figure out last time. From what I can tell, I haven't read. This is what I figured out. I've avoided stuff. So when this gets to the end, the boss will appear, and I've never beaten the boss, so it's kind of like being a good enough level by the time this runs out. So Road Lantern decreases the maximum number of monsters on a adjacent tiles. So I'm going to put that somewhere now. And so what I'm also thinking about now is like as I go around this loop, I will heal up in my camp, and I can also now place villagers that heal me up along the loop. So I'm thinking about positioning things, and also I heal over time. So I'm trying to think about where I position enemies so there's time for me to heal.
Okay, yeah.
So spider cocoon. I'm going to put the spider cocoon. I'm going to put a spider cocoon next to the Grove because I've got another card that kind of goes with the Grove that helps me a little bit.
Okay. So in that instance, you've done something that opposite of what you were just saying about having gaps in healing. You just you wanted a lump of monsters there.
Yeah.
And that seems to be the interesting trade-off a lot of this game is that you need monsters to gain experience, to get better stuff, to boost what you're trying to do. But where you have them and when is really, really important. Yeah.
So a couple of things I just built a battlefield, which will the battlefield will spawn a treasure chest every so often, and then that treasure chest will give me an item, but I have to fight it. But there are also bad stuff. So I'm getting my equipment. I'm doing here. I also placed a meadow. A meadow heals 2 HP at the start of every day. So the more meadows, the better. I've also found if you put them adjacent to something, they turn into a flowery meadow, which gets you more resources. Now, resources I'm collecting in my bag, they are what I use to build stuff in the village or in my camp, which you saw, and that will unlock me more cards, unlock me more stuff, and that's how the loop goes. Okay, right, it's a better weapon. I'm gonna have the regen ring. I think that's kind of covered it, hasn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
Has it?
pretty much.
Um,
Yeah.
So village
yeah.
is somewhere I can heal. So I'm thinking I can heal there. So I'm gonna put the village down here, kind of far away from there. Like I could count the squares, but like,
Yeah.
not crazy. And then I'm gonna be able to put down my my field, my wheat field. So now that will do stuff. So it gives me a bonus to that village.
Nice. And so this is the same save as we were watching last time?
Yes. Yeah. Mhm. So I've played it. I started playing this on my Steam Link downstairs. It works quite well. So Bloodgrove was the one I was telling you about. That it goes. You need to put it next to a grove, and what that does is that its roots devour enemies that have less than 15% health.
Okay,
but then every so often, like a really hard enemy gets spawned from it.
Okay.
So you can see that's what this little effect is. There's also like it's showing me that effect is happening there.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
But combat is completely like, no hands. I'm just not doing anything. So wheat fields, I'm going to double them up there. I don't know if they stack actually. I'm presuming they stack. I might be wrong about that. Okay, Bloodgrove. I'm not going to put another one of those down. The other thing I'm not doing, so I've got these rock cards where they increase my max HP.
Yeah,
now
because you were doing that originally, weren't you? Yeah.
Yes.
Why have you stopped putting them down?
Because there are also mountains which are better versions of rocks.
Oh, okay.
And I'd rather, if you're thinking about how I want to be as efficient and good as possible when I get to the end of this bar, so I want to place the mountains rather than the rocks.
So every time you place a card, that bar increases?
Yes.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if there is a deck or whether that... I'm still not entirely sure on that. Like, is there actually a deck in the background? Or whether it is just this representation of a deck?
Yeah.
I'm not going to switch that. So here you go. So now I've got a mountain. So I'm going to put the mountain here, and if you notice now, the forest the meadow goes to a flowery one, which now heals me 3 HP a day.
Oh,
whereas
nice.
This is 2, and that is something. So that is never explained to you. That's something you have to discover. And I just discovered it. Right? I've not been looking up videos and stuff. I like trying to. Right, mountain can go down. So mountains have an adjacency bonus to mountains, because I just put that in there thinking, oh. Well, I'm going to show you something I discovered where I realized that this was going on, that there was these adjacency things, and then I started experimenting, like thinking, oh, what if I put the mountains next to this, or what if I do this next to this? And I quite like that. I quite liked kind of going through and figuring that out. Oh, level 4 shield. Okay. In also mid-fight, I can equip stuff I collect.
Yeah, that's a big part of the game, isn't it? Really, and it's it means that the combat is relevant. You do have to pay attention during it if you want to be most efficient.
Yeah. Right. So now Vampire Mansion. If I place a Vampire Mansion next to Vampire Mansion, what that does is it adds a vampire to every battle that's in an adjacent square.
Okay.
Right? But if I place it now next to a village, it changes the village into a ransacked village.
Okay.
And you get 4 ghouls, up to 4 ghouls get spawned once per loop. And then you get something useful after 3 loops. Okay?
But you lose your village for healing, right?
You don't have your village for healing anymore, no. Not until you go through those loops.
Okay.
But you level really fast because you're now against you're fighting all these guys now, right? You get items much quicker, so I'm going to get that evasion.
As long as you don't die.
Yeah. I found that that's a really good way of power leveling, I guess.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm going to go evasion rather than defense. And I'm also leveling here with experience as well as my items.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you managed them pretty well.
Yeah.
And a bunch of cards.
So I've got a card there. Right, road lantern. So I'm going to put that road lantern here to stop it getting too unmanageable here. So that reduces the number of things. I've got another village now. So I'm going to put my other village here. And then that spawned a bandit camp because it was my second village.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
But I can put in my... Yeah, so then... And a bandit camp does stuff. Oh, okay. Sometimes the noises, there's like noises and I don't really understand what they all mean. Right, so I've got another mountain. So the bandit camp spawns a bandit on an adjacent tile for every 2 days. Okay. Okay, spiders would be good. So, like, I'm not getting healed there, but I'm going to get healed there. So I'm going to put a spider here. Let's just get some spiders there. So what have you been playing, Dave?
What have I been playing? Still rocking the Valheim with my friends. So that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Bit of Hearthstone as ever. New set of Hearthstone came out, so that's excitement.
Mm-hmm.
I've geared up a game to play for stream this week, but obviously we'll be saving that for next week. So I will save that. I won't spoil that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I just leveled up. So traits. Oh, I love this one. So I've got Blade of Dawn. Every morning the hero's sword is filled with sunlight, causing its next attack to deal 2 damage. Blissful Ignorance, which is an interesting one, deals you a full hand of Oblivion cards, which we haven't seen yet. From now on, you get 10% heal from those. And then Survivalist, if your HP drops below 30%, you get regeneration double. The Blade of Dawn is really good. So there's also a day progress, which is going on. So this now, every morning, I get, like...
A free nuke.
It's a free, yeah, basically. Like, you'll see it happen. So I'm about to do it. There you go. So
see, now interestingly, that obviously it seems strong, but I wouldn't have thought that was one of the best powers to pick.
No,
just because I guess knowing how often the day cycle happens, right? And trying to build around the fact that that's going to happen. So is that every time you pass the village, a new day happens?
No, a new day is if it's up here in the top left. This is the day cycle is completely unrelated to the loop.
Okay. Yeah, that makes more sense now.
Yeah. I'm going to put another lantern here. I want to try and get lanterns everywhere as much as possible.
They strike me as a really interesting one as well, because especially in the quote-unquote early game, because you want monsters in the early game, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
So, but reducing the maximum number is not quite the same as reducing the amount of monsters you're going to get. And you know what I mean? So it's not. Do you think that's more preparing for the later loops?
Yeah, I guess it's so things can get really out of hand if you don't have those around. Right. Where am I going to put this? Do I want to start building? I'm going to put that. Build my mountain down this way. So I don't know. Can only in place plus 20% health to healing in adjacent villages. That does suggest it would stack.
Yeah.
To me, that wording. That doesn't mean it does.
True.
Ooh. So I said I was going for evasion, right? So.
Yeah. Do any of your buildings or card tiles benefit certain builds? Like we maybe were playing. Like last time we played this, there was some suggestion of that. But
I don't know. I know when there are like you can unlock. Okay, nice. You can unlock some of the powers. Will do that. Well, I've got another grove that's useful. Let's do this combo thing here again. Let's do that there, and then the blood grove there. So then that covers those. It's quite nice. I quite like the mix between. Oh, is this one better? No, I'm going to stick with. Can I go more aggressive build this time? Oh, but this has got vampirism. I do like. Yeah, if I go aggressive with vampirism, then
just double dipping. You can use each way.
Okay, I've got Vampire Mansion, but do I really want to risk that? I could. I could. So then it gets this bit. So I'm at the stage now. Do I want to push it more? Like, am I getting through the loop? I think I'm going to put a vampire one right here, and then because this is pretty easy. That little stretch is pretty easy at the moment.
Yeah. Fair.
Okay, so I got the full mountain, so I got a bunch of bonus for that. Wheat fields I can't place. Oh, 4, yeah. Evasion. We're going to go evasion. Do you think, like, do you ever not do that in a game? Like, not just go one stat?
No, I mean, I'm dreadful for over specializing. When it's clearly not the right thing to do in certain games, I still choose to do it.
So I got an Oblivion card which destroys tiles, so I'm going to use that to destroy the bandit camp that popped up.
Nice.
So the villagers also give you quests, so they'll randomly pick an enemy that when you kill it, you get like a reward.
Those rocks are really building up in your hand. Is that going to ever be a problem?
They'll start disappearing and turning into
Oh,
resources. I don't think it's an issue, really. Right. Okay. Where do I want to put this village? Maybe there. Wonder what a village next to spiders, if that does anything. Or I could do it there and do another ransacked village.
Presumably it spawns some kind of Marvel-based superhero.
Yeah. I'm going to put it next to... I'm going to be bold. Let's... No more. Oh, regen. Evasion or regen. My health, I did hear that I did... Like, I heard the one sound, which is that you used a healing potion. So this is something... So a healing potion is something I've been... Based on things I do in my camp, I get more of these.
Oh, nice.
So they've been helping. I've got more of those than I had when I played last time. Because I only just unlocked them, I think.
Yeah, they were right at the end.
So I put that meadow so it was adjacent to...
Nice. So, what is it the meadows get benefit from? Is it anything?
Yeah, anything. So, okay, did you notice then I lost a bunch of cards? So.
Oh, yes, yeah.
So, but I'm halfway here, so I'm a little bit like... I'm going to put these mountains here and I'll get... so that's increasing my regen and my maximum health. Oblivion, is there anything I want to destroy? I don't think there is. Oh, there's a goblin camp. I'm gonna get rid of that one. So that's based on every 10 mountains you get a goblin camp appears.
Oh, okay.
Any adjacent? Yeah, I've got that. I can't put any wheat fields in. I'm not going to put the. Let's see how this goes. Also, the big like you can see there's like an enemy flying towards me.
Oh,
Ooh,
yes, yeah,
counter.
harpies. I seem to remember.
Counter's good. I like counter. So the harpies coming in. And that's where things can suddenly get out of control when one of the harpies lands on a tile that like has got lots of people on. Ooh, armor with vampirism. Yes, please. Okay. Okay, so I've got a couple here that are good. So, Shieldmaster, 10% chance upon hit of stunning target for 1 second. Article of protection after receiving this effect, and after every loop, the hero receives a bar of phantom protection that equals 65% of max health, which is quite a nice one. So every loop, I basically have 65% extra health. I mean,
That's pretty good.
that's a no. I do like that and the Blade of Dawn like together. Feels that's quite an aggressive one, quite a defensive one.
Yeah.
I do that.
Yeah. I don't know how good the stun is. It's like I love stunning stuff in other games, but the question is like, no, this is totally like Hitman Dave Soft. You know, Sean's randomly killing swathes of innocence as always. In all seriousness, Dave, Sean did his elusive target. It was a disaster, and we decided to play Loop Hero instead.
I don't think it was a disaster. Was it a disaster?
Well, I mean, I guess it
killed him.
depends. You did kill the guy.
I killed the
but
guy.
Then,
like, come on.
yeah, but then you died. So, is that okay? Is that a success? I mean, in fairness, from a moral perspective, that's 2 fewer Hitman in the world. So I'd see that as a success. But,
you know, yeah. Overall, the world is better. That's
yeah.
Mission
failed successfully,
got-
indeed.
So here I'm at the point where I'm going to make bad decisions, because now I'm thinking like, you know, I've got full health here, and like I could make like the grove here, and then I could put a blood grove here, and then I'm going to stop.
You got a lantern there, though, at least.
A lantern?
Yeah, there's a lantern reducing the amount of maximum food.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Where have we been 3 loops yet for the benefit of the ghoul place?
Not yet.
Presumably we
No,
haven't.
it's still a ransacked village. So I've got another village. So where are all my villages? So I've got one there, and there. I could probably use some healing here, because at the moment this is not a healing village. Oh, I could do a village. Right, village here, and then another one there. Huh? So now I'm doubling up. Yeah, I've got 2. Those wheat fields are doing twice the work.
Yes, that makes sense. You'd spawn a bandit camp, unfortunately.
Yeah. That's okay. Probably. Well, I can get rid of that bandit camp now, because I've got an Oblivion card.
Nice.
Interestingly, that gave me the adjacency bonus. So I kind of screwed myself a little bit there. Okay, another battlefield. Let's do another battlefield there. I don't know why I always put the battlefields kind of close to... I don't know why that feels like that makes sense. No. When's the last time you played Dominion?
Ooh, that's a good question. In the before times, probably relatively recently, because like we've got some friends who just really love that game.
What do you think of it?
I love it. Yeah, like I really enjoy. Like I just love deck builders. I'm a big fan of it, and I like the simplicity of Dominion.
It's kind of the deck builder, right? Isn't it? Was it like? It can't have been the first. I mean, like.
I don't know if you can call it the first. It was the first big deck builder where like everyone, and it brought deck building to the mass consciousness. I think.
Yeah. The idea of building a deck throughout the game, I guess. Because, like, obviously, Magic is kind of deck building, right? You're building a deck.
Yeah, well, I think before something like Dominion and other similar deck builders came along, I think, yes, that idea of deck building was something that happened well before you played. It wasn't, and I guess drafting in Magic is much closer to something like Dominion, where you're building your deck as is part of the game rather than something you do before you play the game.
Yeah.
And we've got there's the legendary Encounter series that's kind of based on a bunch of different IP. We've got the X-Files and the Alien versions. I don't think we've played them with you guys, have we?
No.
They're deck builders, but you're playing cooperatively against the game. So it's like deck building plus something else going on, which is fun. I like it. I like it a lot.
Is that a game you can play over and over again, or is it very story heavy? Like,
it is. It's not story heavy in that sense. It's got a ton of replayability. You can do crazy things like with the films. You can play through the films, like, and the kind of the game tries to mimic that, and it does a pretty good job. Or you can just bung it all in together, which we've never done, because that sounds like heresy to me. But
bung it all in together, what, like play the X-Files and...
Yeah, you could do that, but you could also do just like all the different aliens cards in together. So you're like, you've got the alien queen from Alien rubbing up alongside the cards from Alien Resurrection.
That sounds okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. It just it doesn't feel as good, I don't think.
Yeah. Oh, 7. Yeah.
The X-Files one's slightly different because it's based on the seasons of X-Files. So if you don't know your X-Files very well, like it doesn't matter. You can just play season 1, 3, and 5, and it's fine. Whereas the Alien, it feels a bit different.
So I've been falling down a hole of Steam like wish listing, and like I am giving in to the algorithm. I am just letting Steam kind of like flow over me, and I'm just, if you say I should buy this game, Steam, yeah, right.
Who am I to argue?
I'm not gonna. Yeah, exactly. So, and it's been really good. Like I've been really enjoying it. So I bought a game. I could put this village. I could put the village.
Yeah.
Next to this vampire thing to make it another ransacked village. Is that risky?
I mean, are you really going to get 3 more loops? Look at how far the boss is away. It feels quite close.
Well, this is where I could just not... Like, I need to be much higher level than this. I'm only like level... like my gear is not good enough for the boss.
Okay.
So it needs to... I need to kind of maybe not... I'm going to wait. I'm not going to place any more cards for a bit. Like, I need to just get my gear level up. But I want to immediately place a card. But I should place, like,
why is placing a card bad for getting your gear level up?
Well, because I'm increasing... When I place a card, I'm getting closer to the boss. So I need to think about the balance. Like, how do I... Yeah. Yes, I bought Age of Sail. Ultimate General Age of Sail. I bought.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I've been seeing that. Yeah.
Yeah. Like. Yeah, like a really hardcore like naval strategy game, and I lost the tutorial mission. And have not got like a
Great.
But just it's like unapologetic in the fact it doesn't teach you anything.
To be
And
fair,
I kind of love it.
That actually reminds me of like I bought like Battlefleet Gothic Armada 2
Oh,
or
yeah,
whatever it is.
Yeah.
I couldn't complete the tutorial. I was like, this is so like it. I mean, I don't think I enjoyed it. I think that was part of it, but I do want to sometimes at some point sit down, maybe with a YouTube video alongside me to understand what on earth I'm supposed to do in that game.
Yeah.
But maybe it's something similar about hardcore naval games.
Yeah, I kind of love naval combat. Like, I love the idea of it, but I suck at it. Like, I think I really like that kind of time period as well because, do I want this damage to all and attack speed? Like aggressive. Let's go aggressive. So now that village, I'm gonna have a look what that village actually turned into because it's turned into a good thing. The thing I love about it is how like I played a game. I started playing just like this is now Count's Land. The village is thriving under the vampire's protection, and its inhabitants are very generous. Heals 195 health pump entering. Gives you a quest with a better reward. Okay. So
that's a lot of health.
That's a lot of health. Like, so maybe I should do. Now I just got rid of that one. Maybe I make this one into
one or two loops away from the one at the north doing the same.
Yeah. So. And then I can build another one there when I need to do that, but like not right now. Evasion and vampirism up, but I lose that regen. It's only up by 1% though.
So what happened to Northgard? Have you?
I've lost every game I've played of Lost. Like I've been trying to I have been like I've not I guess I've kind of fallen off it.
Yeah.
Because of that a little bit. I enjoy it and like I've played. There's perhaps too many options. I don't know. Like I think I bounce off games really quickly now. More than I used to. I think maybe it's to do with not having as much time as I used to have.
Sure.
Maybe, I don't know.
I was quite tempted by it myself. I don't, as I said, the co-op version of it might be something that interests me and my friends. After we finally finish with Valheim.
But like Steam told me to buy this other game is the main reason. I just.
So you just told, do what Steam tells you. Oh, new trait.
Oh, new. Yeah. Good catch. Right. Okay. So we've got. Oh. Okay. I've got a lot of adjacent. So okay, a couple of good ones here. Shieldmaster, we've seen. Battering Ram, hero rushes into battle head on. His first attack has 75% chance of stunning each enemy for 1 second. That's quite powerful. 75% chance is quite a big deal. But then Survivor, plus half loop HP for an adjacent roadside tile while passing.
What?
But we're only loop 6, so like that's like 3 health for every tile that has. That's not much, is it? Versus 75% chance of stunning an enemy.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I would have thought stunning seems pretty good.
Yeah, I think
75% is a very high chance.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I guess it is only your first.
Okay. I think I've lost track. So now, yeah, you can see the board is starting to fill up a bit.
Yeah. But that you were right about that Dawn Sword power helping with those mass fights.
Yeah. And now this is turning to a ghost. So, like, what the downside of these battlefields is that there's a chance that the enemies that die will turn into ghosts. So I could... Oh, no.
You say downside, that's just more XP, right?
Well, the ghosts are really hard to kill early on, so... I've got meadows, but, like, I've got nothing adjacent to put them to. Like, I've not been getting mountains. I could just try... like... Okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to get rid of some of these... Because I want to get... oh, I had a mountain there. I'm a fool. Not paying attention. Right. Do I want to start? No. I don't. Can I deal with another ransack village?
Well, I mean,
I'd get hella health. Like I'd get so much health regen when I sort that out. Like.
Yeah, but it's also right near the end of the loop, though, isn't it?
Yeah, that's true.
If anywhere, it should be
just do it
further to the right. Of the
yeah. I have got another I could put that there, and I could put a vampire mansion there.
Mm-hmm.
That's a dumb idea, but let's do it. What did that do? Oh no, nothing.
There was a bandit camp.
Right, I see. So they
It's
got
whether or
the
not
stun.
you've got 3 more loops in you as well, right?
I've got 3 more loops in me, Dave. Oh. Right. Oh, armor. So I'm gonna leave that as it is.
You got
Just
an
in the,
Oblivion card?
Do I?
No, I said I was wondering if you did.
No. No. Oh man, did you see all the things that just... right, so that's only 7. That'll give me some counter, let's do that. What did I do with these mountains here? Like, what was I doing? I kind of am doing this not very efficiently now, but I'm going to put there and preempt having a mountain there.
Yeah, the 1 second stun, I'm seeing it come up, but it doesn't. It's hard. It's hard in this kind of game to see what that quite does.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's good, but
yeah. Well,
it's a lot of HP.
Yeah, there's right. So, okay. I'm kind of keeping an eye now on this, really.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, stunning. It means they're not going to fight. Like, they're not doing anything for a few seconds, are they? Or like.
Just 1 second. They seem to come up very quickly.
Yeah.
I guess 1 second isn't long, but still.
Yeah, I don't know if these are like real time. I suppose they are. Like, we're seeing this real time, right?
Yeah, and I suppose, like, I mean, anything that's got a 75% chance of happening, it can't be too good otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
It's too good.
So at the moment, I'm in a reasonably good spot because the enemy loop level is 7, but my gear is like 8, 9, 8s and 9s.
Okay.
Right, road. Oh no, I don't want to. Do I want to build another? Where haven't I got road landings? Well, here, but no one comes there, so it's probably fine.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, you don't want to place the card then, do you?
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do it for the sake of it. Like, I think this is... It does turn into, like, I'm building an engine now.
Yeah. Which is another kind of board game that I quite enjoy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But that tends to not help with that my preference for specializing.
Yeah.
The engine builders are much better if you take a
Yeah.
wider approach.
Let's go. What I find quite interesting about this game, with the information they give you, they don't give you like your raw DPS. So like sometimes it's kind of, you can't directly make the decision of like what's better. You know, is it like better to have this one or this one? Right, okay. Which I kind of like.
What was that big scary monster?
That was one of the ones that comes from the... that was something that came from the Blood Grove. So the Blood Grove, every so often something bad appears.
That was what that was. Okay,
yeah.
cool.
I don't think I want to push... I'm going to not put Meadows out. So I'm not sure... I'm still not entirely sure, like, if there are a limited number of cards of each type. And how that works.
Yeah, it's weird that that's kind of opaque in that way. It's usually one of the things that is very transparent about a game is how a deck is being handled.
Yeah. Oh, wheat feed. Why am I not putting that there? Right, okay, should have done that. Oh, there's in Meadows. Oh, can I put in there? In there. I think I've got any more obvious places that are adjacent to things, so I could put one there. And again, like I can't put my mouse over here and see exactly how many cards I've got. So I can't, it doesn't let you kind of sit down and like get your calculator out and work it out, you know?
Which is good.
Yeah. Well, which is a choice, right? It would change this into something a bit less chill, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, there's already a bit of a risk for analysis paralysis with a game like this. I think so having some hidden information is helpful.
Yeah. So what's been going on in the news of games recently? I feel like nothing's been going on really, or like
I don't know. Asking the wrong guy.
Yeah. Have you ever played Last of Us?
No, I have not, and that's to my shame because I know I probably would really enjoy it, and anyone says it's amazing. So.
Okay, this is a ghost appearing at a bad time.
Why do you ask about Last of Us?
Well, because they apparently they're doing a remake of the first one.
What?
I have seen here and there. Yeah.
It's not that old, is it?
No. Oh, what was that? Sometimes, again, a noise just happened that I don't know what the noise means. Like it was just like a blip blip.
The old blip blip. So those resources that you're gathering all along the top there.
Yeah.
Like, I know. I'm presuming the foremost number is like the small resource, and the one behind it is the resource you take back to your village.
I think No, I think these are just. I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know what that is. There's like stable wood, foods, like.
It feels to me like you need a certain number of branches that then get turned into wood that you then take home.
You would think so. Maybe that's what that noise was.
Yeah.
Was that noise telling me I'd got enough to then
get something? Yeah. That's what I think. That's my guess anyway.
Yeah.
It's given that you don't know what they are, you presumably aren't particularly interested in certain ones or focus, hoping to get certain things or whatever.
Here's the thing. I've never quit out early.
Okay.
Like I just go until I die.
God.
Yeah, like
that can't be right.
Yeah.
Look at these great resources you're getting.
Well, I'll get some of them.
yeah, but you could have all of them.
Right. Okay. I don't want to build. Right. I'm not going to build anything else. Right. We're going to play it cool.
Okay.
Oh, 10. Right. Okay. Okay. I don't really have a sense of like what I need, how powerful I need to be to defeat this boss. Only that I've never been powerful enough thus far. But like my health is like, look, it's just going up. Like you can see it going up.
Yeah.
All the time now, so that's good. So, do you want to talk a little bit about the exciting thing we've been doing the last few days?
Yeah, sure. So we have commissioned an artist studio to do us capsule art, or would you say capsule art? Is that
capsule art or key art is probably like
key art, for making a home. We felt that was one of the areas in which kind of the game was not pulling its weight at the moment. So largely based on what Sean and I can manage. So we thought we'd and we've done really well up until this point with being lucky to work with some really great people, and that seems to have continued.
Yeah. So they were the people we got to do it. Like they done stuff with Disney and what was the like Crusader Kings they did some work for?
Very
some
very
other like
impressive.
games I'd heard of, like
Own.
and Own, that's, oh my god, look at just every so often I'm just looking at my items and then I look at the actual loop and like I'm like, oh god, there's just so many. Like eek. So could I put I could put another village. I could put a village here and just use it for healing.
Sure.
Like, let's. Do I do? Do I? Right, put that there. Put a wheat field there. This is creeping up. I could put another. I could put another village.
I don't think that's a sensible thing. You're very close, aren't you? Or I mean, I don't know.
I don't know. It only goes up. Like I don't know what that again. Like I don't know what that goes up by. I have no idea what this little dot in the top of the card means. What does that mean? What does that? That's a whole green. Like what does the whole green mean?
Yeah, I don't know. The whole green versus the half. I don't know.
Yeah. And you know what? I don't think I want to know. Like that would be too much then. Like. I'm just managing my inventory and I'm quite happy about it. Right, okay. Leveled up again.
Nice.
Okay, it's tricky. Okay, so we've got supplies. The hero leaves 10% of the findings in a campfire when passing through a campfire tile. That sounds kind of like me admitting I'm going to lose.
And it's also like presumably something that's great early on.
Yeah, like you need to get that at the start, right?
I would have thought so.
Yeah. So Shield Master, 10% chance upon hit of stunning target for 1 second. That sounds like it might pair nice with a battering ram.
I think it's probably better than Survivalist because at the moment you don't want to be in a position where you're dropping below 30.
Again, that feels like a loser one. That feels like I'm admitting I'm gonna die. So let's go. Oh, mountain. I want to place a map. Oh god. Okay. Oh, and then I want to place it. Oh, now the mountains come out. So I wonder if it's. Yeah, I'd love to know. Like I'd be interested to know how the probability works.
Yeah,
Because now I'm like, I want to place that, but then I'm like, I'll wait. Oh, I don't want to lose a meadow. But you know.
I mean, something like that. It's not always easy to find that information specifically online without hearing other information you don't want to. But
yeah,
I think there comes a point with some games like this where you're just like, right, I've enjoyed Discovery. Now I just need to know what the hell is going on.
Yeah, and I think maybe that's the problem. Is like I never get past. I will just drop off of a game if that becomes a thing. Like I will just kind of drop away from it, and then. Yeah, that. And then maybe come back later, like, ooh. Yeah, Vampire thingy wants it. Right, I'm not going to place anything. I just want to see if I can even get... If I can keep getting around this loop, though, this should... I'm ahead of the curve.
Have you... I'll check in a sec about... your other villages, have they turned into good places, or are they still ghoulish? Oh, you've got two good villages now?
Let's have a look. So we've got that's a really oh god, wrong button. Oh, okay. I don't need any more help. Right, so I've got a super good village there, super good village there. So I could turn a village into a... I could do the thing where I turn a village into... I could turn that village into a bad village to make it into a super village. But I'm getting very close.
Yeah, do you think you need to?
I mean, no. Like, the boss will appear here.
Okay.
So I want to be in good health by the time I get here. So I've got these two already.
Yeah.
I could put... Yeah, I don't have another village, so...
Well,
I'll leave it at that. But the other thing is, of course, like once this gets to the end, I want to really what I want is I want this to get to the end just as I pass here, because then I've got an entire loop I can keep placing cards.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
So that's as far as my tactics have got. You know, like. Oh, now it feels like this is a slightly tougher fight.
Yeah.
I'm using yeah, that was busy. I used two of them. I used a bunch of... Alright, Oblivion cards. So what can I get rid of? Where are the... Bandit camp? No, but then it... Oh, is there a bandit camp that is not adjacent to... That's the only one, isn't it? Let's get rid of that.
Yeah.
That's fine. Do I go vampirism or do I'll stay with what I've got?
Yeah, vampirism does seem good, especially if you like upping attack speed and things like that. I mean, there's lots of synergies on it.
And if I've got like a lot of my powers are doing stuns and stuff, aren't they? So
Yeah,
That
chance
could
on
help.
hits.
Yeah. I'll leave that there. I kind of want to at least get everything up to all my items at least up to a 10 before I would push and trigger there.
Okay.
I think. It would be nice to have. I could put that mountain there. Oh, that. What did that do? Did that? Oh, a goblin camp. Okay, that's okay. What was that?
I think it was your villages turning to good villages.
Oh yeah, we've got 2 good villages now. Right, okay, that's a good sign.
Yep.
If I can get them all like that, then my health is gonna. Oh, look how close I am now. Oh, Oblivion card. I don't think the Oblivion card, because the Oblivion card removes a thing, so it doesn't make that go up. In fact, I think it makes it go down.
It does.
It's to do with the completion of the map. Yeah.
It definitely went down.
Mhm.
That's interesting. That lets you like manage the boss spawn in a way that I wasn't
Yeah.
expecting you to be able to.
So what's kind of interesting is that when I first played the game, maybe it's just because I'm very slow and not great at it. There was lots of story, and that seems to have somewhat disappeared.
Okay.
Oh, 11. Okay, armor. Yeah. So here's a question for you. Would this game have done as well outside of pandemic? Like, is this a... I'm going to go a little bit further and explain why I'm saying that. Lots and lots of games have been delayed. Lots of AAA games have been delayed.
Yeah.
Because AAA games are much harder to make in a pandemic, whereas small games like this, they're probably already working remotely.
Yeah, like we do.
Like we do. So, you know, does this game become a thing because of that?
I mean, it probably doesn't hurt, but you know, I think if you're into AAA games, it's not like there's a shortage of AAA games to buy and play, right? And like, given the kind of time frame a lot of AAA games take to play, like, yeah, I don't think anyone's really hurting the games right now. I understand there's a kind of a lack of the new cool thing sometimes.
Yeah.
Fair enough. But yeah, come on. Like, there is not a shortage of games to play, regardless of what your jam is. Like, there is, like, even if you like first-person shooters, like, of the highest budgetary requirement or whatever, there's still tons of those, like, available to you, I would have thought.
Well, so I'm struggling, like, not as struggling as if it matters at all, but I would kind of like a game to play downstairs on my... I want a game to play on my TV.
All right. So what kind of games do you usually find work well on your TV?
Like big AAA story games. But well, I'm going to add to that where, like, something where Joe would be interested in the story.
Okay.
Oh, do I get more vampirism at the cost of attacks?
Did you ever play Final Fantasy VII?
No, I've never played a Final Fantasy game.
Okay, so
I'm not sure I'd be into Japanese RPGs. I don't know.
Okay. I mean, it's interesting given what you're playing right now.
Yeah.
But okay, I would say maybe take a quick look at before buying it. Obviously, the Final Fantasy VII remake.
Yeah.
One of my favorite stories of all time in games. But I haven't seen the remake, but I hear good things.
Yeah.
Those
Those games, the length of them scares me. And like is the other thing is
Yeah.
like whereas like yeah like
But I think if you were, I mean, you don't. If you got into it, I mean, you love Breath of the Wild, right?
yeah.
So it's Zelda games are no shorter, really. If you don't try and do everything in them,
Yeah.
If you're not a completionist. But other big AAA story games. You played Horizon, didn't you?
So I fell off it because again the length of the game it was so huge it intimidated me. Like at some point I felt like it was the thing that I think a lot of people love about it. I was just like that scares me. I keep meaning to load it back up and give it a try actually. But I think it's because it's an open world game, and that's the issue. Is that whereas something like an Uncharted or a Last of Us, it as a game to kind of play with someone else watching. Like, I think those kind of more linear, like open. I don't know, like games without side missions feel is important in a way. You know, like
Okay.
where
I mean,
is-
a lot of games you can just ignore the side missions.
yeah.
Like, did you? I haven't played it, and obviously, the internet memes and all that. But did you do Cyberpunk 2077? Is that like?
No, I was kind of waiting for a patch. Like I kind of thought that would be one because like The Witcher 3 was like, but it just is nothing like that, right? Like it just
Okay.
it seems so far away, and it just doesn't seem to be a good. I don't know. Like I mean, like it doesn't seem like a game I would enjoy from what I've seen in its current form. Do I pull the boss in?
What about the? Oh God, I can't even remember. What the Half-Life Alex or the
Oh,
most recent Deus Ex games?
Yeah, the kind of well, again, I'm being extremely picky and like
No.
it's a very specific. The problem with those is it's more those are kind of I don't know, like I do quite enjoy them. Yeah, I don't know why I fell off them. Or it's that kind of set piece AAA like God of War or the big kind of like big budget like Assassin's Creed would be another one, but again it's just so long. Like some of them are just some of these games are so huge that I would just even like Last of Us Part 2 I would say was too long.
Okay. Yeah, it's interesting. Do you have to dip into the triple I's to get the kind of length of game experience you're looking for?
And maybe it's more to be honest, I think I've just been forever trying to fill this hole that Outer Wilds created, you know? Like nothing has just grabbed me like that game did. Like Last of Us Part 2 kind of was close. Like I really enjoyed that. I'm not going to go
No, you can't. Look at the maximum damage on that sword.
Yeah.
Like, you can't go down.
I feel like I'm holding my own here at the moment.
Yeah. Your health's totally fine.
So, counter. Ooh, let's do that. The question is, do I go for it now? Like this. Like, do I just start? Like, can you imagine doing like this? Is the why would you ever like want to say, "Hey, I'm just going to stop and go back to the camp"?
Because you've literally got loads of resources, and presumably the camp is relevant to future runs and stuff. Like,
yeah, I'd unlock
it
new
feels
cards and like.
Yeah, surely the camp is key.
Yeah. But I could beat the boss. Like, surely that's key.
You could, but you could also not beat the boss. Whereas if you take stuff to the camp, you've got the stuff in the camp.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't understand quite how important the camp is. Like, I don't know if you have a good sense of that yet.
Well, I mean, like, a lot of the stuff, like, you know, the healing potion came from the camp. Like, I can upgrade things in the camp to get more healing potions and various other things. So it's pretty important. I want to level up once more. Right. Let's level up once more. Get.
Yep.
Then we'll start like placing cards, like, because I think all my villages are super villages apart from these two. But it takes 3 loops to make it a super village, right?
Yeah.
I've got some villages in my hand, so I can start.
So, I think 10 is the maximum you can have of any resource that you're building in the top. Okay? See how it's changed?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So I might end up losing my village by the time I get to this level up, but... Okay, so the enemies are now 11, so they're actually kind of catching up. So I guess because I hadn't been placing cards, maybe there was something going on with, like, I wasn't getting the gear enough or something. Oh, hello. Right, okay, so vampirism, yeah, okay.
Wow, that's a leap, yeah.
That's a leap there. So, right, okay, let's keep going.
It's a shame all of them were breastplates.
Yeah. I was having a thought today when I was trying to balance, like, or trying to think about balance for the final boss of making it home, of like, wouldn't it be nice to do a game where it was like numbers and you could calculate balance, like, rather than based on, you know, how is this more difficult than this? And not saying it's simple, like, it's just like some, you know, sometimes
it like suits maybe your particular skill set to a T, doesn't it? Like numbers and.
Yeah.
I mean, that's making it home still has a lot of numbers at the backbone of it, in fairness.
Oh yeah, like yeah, and there is a lot. Like, I'm thinking, like, it's not, no number is just out of the air. What the first number was, and then every number since then is like based on that first number that I just picked out my backside. And in fact, as much as possible, all those numbers are automatically just worked out even. Like so. Are you okay if I mention one of the things that we've had? No, we. Am I? Can we talk at all about the final boss?
Nope.
No. Okay, fair enough.
Unless it's a development kind of point.
No,
like
it's
as
just
in
like a thing that we made that's really cool and dumb, and I love it.
Yeah, I think that's probably. We probably said enough.
Yeah. Right, okay. I think what I've been both finding difficult and enjoying about designing that last boss is we are absolutely pushing. Like, so obviously we're using Unity, so like when I say engine, like Unity's the engine. That's not what I mean, but like you kind of make an engine around the engine for your game, right? Like,
yeah,
in a way, and you make, like, we're really pushing it to the limit of what we can do with the rule set. It's like for example, Luke Lee's basketball game, right?
Yeah.
I was wondering if we could make, so like Luke Lee making that basketball game, if we could have some kind of panel that like incremented the number of boulders that went in, so you could actually like do a scoreboard.
Oh, okay, interesting.
But like how we could like to have almost like a counter panel. I'm like starting to lose.
Yeah. I didn't want to interrupt your flow of thought, but you're in trouble.
So I could put a village here to give me a heal when I get.
You're not a million miles from your super village run, though.
Yeah, I could just destroy these guys to get through.
Yeah.
I want to get... Yeah. I kind of want to get this level up. I want to...
Yeah, you're probably the scarecrows. Well, will help maybe.
Mm-hmm. So, like, I tend to gain health because of the vampirism, so...
Well, you're only gaining 4 these days, though. It's not a lot. Oh, actually,
Yeah.
you gained a lot then. But...
Yeah. Okay, so... That's got regen, so I'm going to do that. 'Cause health seems to be... So I could... So, like, I could... You see, I could play some meadows... to get some regen.
I think
up.
you're
Only
fine because you're this close to your
Yeah.
you're this close to your villages. It's
Mhm.
just this next one fight could be a bit spicy, but other than that, I think you'll be alright.
Yeah, that. Oh, that's nice.
They just hit. These guys are just hitting like trucks. These scarecrows now. They're hitting like
Yeah.
100.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right.
So
you're right.
evasion or regen? Regen?
I don't know.
I suppose if I don't
know.
get hit.
Yeah, then you don't need it. But yeah.
Yeah. Mhm. No. Right, I'm going to start... Right, so I'm going to do the thing I said, where as I come around this loop, I'm going to start just building stuff to get...
There's a harpy on that. Oh, okay, you're fine. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. You at least got the heal, but these guys...
Yeah.
Oh my god, they hit hard now.
Yeah, they do. Okay, right, but I leveled up. Right, okay, so... So Surveyor, 0.1, 0.5 health loop for every adjacent one. Skilled Armorer, defense increased by 1 every loop. Like, I don't know if that means, like, retrospectively.
No,
the-
but
every-
it doesn't.
Yeah.
I
The
bet that seems the right one to me.
Yeah, because I've got a lot of
Buckler.
adjacent things, I think.
I would choose the buckler if it were me. Every counterattack restores.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, whatever.
Um,
You got quite a lot of adjacent stuff. You do.
Yeah, I'm gonna get past there. And then we're gonna start building. Okay. Right, okay, so now I'm gonna build a mountain. Or a village would be good to heal. Here we go. Okay, so boss coming in. Right. Another village to heal, like here. And then some fields like there. And then let's build some mountains. And then I might as well build this rock, right? Because, like, then...
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, there are negatives like harpies and goblins, right?
Yeah, but, like, hopefully that won't all happen within... What are we thinking?
Yeah.
How am I going to do it?
Yeah, I have faith in you. I'd do a prediction, but
Nah,
quite late for that.
yeah.
I believe in you. All we want is a nice sweet shield and a nice expensive weapon.
Yeah. Does feel like I'm going to be like it's it is because I'm going around. Oh, I can. That's a good one because then this will get. Yeah. So once I get through these villages, I get healed like really well.
You do, yeah.
But these scarecrows, what the heck happened to these scarecrows? That's
They suddenly just started hitting for hundreds rather than I don't
Yeah.
know if it was like changing your equipment
now I've got-
or something.
2 scarecrows.
They're hitting for normal amounts now, or like less.
Okay.
you know, not quite. Oh god.
Oh,
Yeah.
shield. That's a better shield. So yeah. The music gets really stressful and cool as well. Right. Well, I could build a road lantern to just help with things over here, couldn't I?
That makes sense. Yeah.
Where should I put that? There. Oh, 40. No, I've already got 14 hours. So. Okay. Oh, these mountains aren't very efficient, but it's fine. I'm trying to get my regen out. So the mountains do your max health, which I think still obviously matters. But is that sometimes this armor? Oh, I see. It's a breastplate. Okay, I get it now. I was trying to figure out what that. Sometimes the armor looks like shields, and
It does look a bit like a shield. Yeah.
Yeah. Nope. Was it damage up, evasion down a bit? I think I can take this one because it's me regen as well and more damage. There's so many bars down here. I don't know what they do. Like with it. So I've got a rock in place. Well, that's alright. Okay. Yeah, that must be maximum, like, because I'm not getting any more resources, am I?
No, yeah, it's. I'm pretty confident that you've maxed those resources. Interesting, like which ones you have and haven't done.
Yeah, that's to do with the kind of cards I'm putting down, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, mountain. But yeah, this is, like at some point I'm like thinking, oh, there's nothing. I don't have that many more decisions to make. I've kind of committed, like whatever happens now happens. God, the scarecrow is like. Right. Okay. It's quite nice that the day can happen. So I don't know if you saw that the day changed while I was in the fight, which means I got that bonus.
Yeah. That's not the first time that's happened.
Yeah, this is going to be close. This guy is like...
He's a tank.
Yeah.
He doesn't hit hard, but
yeah,
takes a beating. It's just
ooh,
it's interesting,
but, like oh boy, right, okay, so I've got right, okay, that definitely that. Okay, what's this one? How is this one? This is like a 15. It's the level up one, so why is that? Oh, it's got regen and damage to all, so yeah. So this is a shield, more vampirism, so I'm gonna go vampirism, I think, at this point.
The interesting thing about damage to all, though, like that's not great for a boss fight. Surely.
You're right, yeah,
It's
yeah,
just one thing.
yeah. And what's kind of cool about this is because I made that decision, you lose the item that you didn't have, so like I can't undo that. But I've got to get to the boss though.
You
like,
do.
I'm
also
still
have
nowhere
to.
near the boss. Like,
Yeah, true.
okay. Hopefully, I can get to the boss with this healing. Okay, what do we got here? 12. Oh, 12. And that's 12. Yeah, okay. Okay. So no, I don't want to do that. No, it's no. Do I want regen? Like lose the damage to all, but get regen?
It's a good question.
I'll also
But
lose
you
my
lose the
vampirism.
Yeah.
But like my damage is 42 to 62.
What about the
Presumably
other
that's damage
12?
per second, right? 42 to 62. 11% of that is 4. Is about actually like okay, vampirism is actually better,
Yeah.
right?
Presumably.
That's what I'm.
What about the 12 that just came in?
That's attack speed up,
Oh yeah.
so probably not for survivor. But oh man, but if I kill him before I die, like no.
No, I mean, I think you do, like, I don't know, maybe there's a benefit to being an all-rounder, but I think at some point you have to pick a lane.
Yeah.
I assume damage to all is just something, it's a wasted stat on a single target box.
Yeah. Okay, right. So rock. Okay, this is so vampirism. So I could just go that. So this is going to decrease my damage slightly, but increase defense and vampirism. I'm going to do that one. We're there. We're getting there now. You ready?
Yeah. You're almost at full health. Far off.
Okay. Nothing good out of that, but I could exit now. I could quit. I could quit and get. But I'm not going to do that.
You're not going to do that.
Okay, are we ready?
I think we might be steady.
Okay, here we go. And then I just have to watch.
Ooh.
But there's the effects. Interesting. So it's got the effects. Yeah, okay. So there are effects here from...
Oh my god, that guy hits like a truck.
Yeah.
Can you change you can change your equipment like throughout, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you might want to look at your equipment then.
Okay, so, well, like...
So pause a sec.
Yeah, pause.
Alright. I know you don't have a huge amount of options, but have you got damage or regen? No,
So
regen per sec is probably... I don't know.
This one, I think I could increase my attack speed, but I'd be losing... increasing my attack speed... do I lose a little bit of vampirism and regen? Well, because damage to all doesn't do anything, right? Probably.
No.
So I could just get at attack speed up and just try and get him down before...
I'm also not, like, the chunks he's taking out of you,
Yeah.
like, I'm not convinced regen per second helps either. Like,
yeah,
at that level.
okay, let's do that. Okay, we'll take that one. Okay, so... What have I got? But nothing else of the same level. I think, I don't think I should go down a level, right? I don't think that makes sense.
What's that? No, probably not. Okay.
Yeah, I think... Okay.
All right. It's going to be
He's
close,
got
'cause
he's
you
gonna-
do hit
yeah.
hard too.
Yeah.
But you also need to evade his...
Yeah, but his health is lower than mine, right? Like, look...
Yeah, but he hits you 300 a pop.
Yeah, but
So you...
I think I got it. I think I got this one. I think I might...
Yeah, you got some clutch
Yes!
evades there. Nicely done.
Okay. Okay. Oh, choose one reward. Okay. So awakened fragment, 2% chance to get a whole chunk resource sphere instead of a whole resource. Axis tilt, time flies 15% faster.
Okay.
1 resurrection
Okay.
charge. Like, that's an extra life, right?
It does seem to be, but that's not like admitting that you're gonna die.
Yeah, it is. But this, well, no. Like, yeah, yes, okay, yeah, okay, yeah, yes, it is.
I mean,
Yes.
you might still want to take that.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
get
well,
that.
absolutely. That is the one we're gonna do. Like, okay, so I can stay. I could stay and maybe like lose my orb of him. I'm gonna retreat.
I mean, I think given that it's 10 to 10, I think you should retreat and keep all
Yeah.
those sweet resources.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's interesting that you could.
Yeah. What Lich and Watch occurs? I believe you've got. Let's just go through this. Kind of want to see what I've unlocked now. Okay. So I guess now I could build stuff. So now I've got loads of yeah. Like because I've actually made it back with resources. so like unlocks a new class, rogue, passing through cemetery. Yeah, there we go. So
Ooh.
cool. Did I unlock anything? Oh, I can go to chapter 2. So I can now go to. So enemies have 1 to 2 abilities. Enemy strength 0%. Enemy strength 3% per loop. Bonus resources 40%. So cool. Yeah.
Nice.
So this is unexpected loop hero. But yeah. Thanks, Dave. Thanks everyone for
Cheers, Sean.
hanging out. And we'll catch you. It's your turn next week.
It is, yeah, unless you hijack it again.
No, I won't. I won't. Unless there's another elusive target.
Great stuff. Cheers,
Bye, everyone.
everyone.